Cello boys. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who's in here tonight. Hi, Roller. Dylan, hello, sir. Aiden, Sleeves is here. Doc, you're the jailbird. You been to jail, sir? Did you get arrested? Nice, good for you, man. Way to be a hero. Aaron's Trains, real fan. Dathan is here. Seeing Tomato, hello from Mr. Canada, real fan. Dale Hudson says release the center beams. Chubbs, what's up, man? How you doing? Twice in 1 week, you know. I asked Ross to come on the stream. He said he was available on Thursday, so here we are. Rooster, long time no talk. Midwest Railroad, hello, sir. All right. Guess we can lay those for there for now. That is a bit slushy today. What's up, man? How you doing? The captain says he's broke. I bet you are broke. You had a very active day on the auction house. Well, if you guys don't know, most of us were in an auction today. So, and some of us spent a lot of money. I am not one of those people. I tried. Didn't do very good at it. So. Always next time. Hey, Woodknot's here. Hello, sir. I don't know why you're here already. You had lunch. Your lunch break was like 3 o'clock. I don't know what you're doing off work at 7 if your lunch was at 3, but whatever. Trains in S gauge. Like you're new to the stream. Welcome. MK Pat, how are you doing, sir? Bunch of new people tonight. Maybe I ought to try streaming throughout the week more often. I get new people. Oh, Ross is here. Oh, Sleeves won something? Oh, nice. Good for you. Ross. What's up, bud?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. I had to make sure I had the right mic set up. You're good. So
no problem.
Not like that one time. You don't want to come out, sideways sounding muffled and shit. We didn't need that.
That's for sure. How's everything going?
It's going good, man. I feel like, it's I saw you a lot last month, twice in 2 weeks,
yeah.
I think it was. So
I try not to be seen, too many times. I'm just shifty. I'm shifty like that.
I see that. What has been going on in the Atlas world? I know you guys are expecting stuff to start coming in soon.
A whole lot. We had a container arrive a couple weeks ago. We have a container coming at the end of September. And there's one in October, a bunch in December. There's a lot of new products you want to announce. There's a lot of speculation on what we're looking at. And I know there's a big event down in Spencer, North Carolina. We have one of our hidden gems down there checking it out, getting me some photos. So we have a lot to mess around with, a lot of cool stuff going on.
Well, let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off, Ross. I know you're on a time schedule tonight. So when are the rest of the Trinities going to be in?
That's a great question. So it'll be the last container in September. It's due September 28th, so that's really more of a early October. So right before York, you'll get the end of your 5161s, and you might even get some center beams by then. But let's see how the containers shake out.
Late September on the Trinities and the center beams.
The center beams could be. I'm hoping they get here before York at least. But the center beams are also coming with the ET44s. So if you have center beams and ET44s and Trinities, I would be very prepared for that. If you do not take them, 4 more people will step up in your place to get them. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen. And the center beams look really good. We had a couple of those kind of start to circulate around. Sorry. They look really cool, and the loads are good. We're already working on the second run of those. And we'll have some different loads and some different schemes. So
nice. Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Somebody asked me today about like where to get loads for those. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're coming with them. So
yep, yeah, they all come with them. So the way it works, just like any other Atlas product, there's a -1, 2, 3, and 4. So the -1s get a certain load, the -2s get a certain load, and so on and so forth.
Right.
So if you have all 4 road numbers, you'll have all 4 loads.
Solid.
Vice versa. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. That is really cool. And what else you got working? T-boxes are coming, I think, right?
Yeah, T-boxes are expected sometime in the October-November slot. So that'll be pretty cool. The way it's looking like it's been working out, because these orders were so large for these, they get split up. So the 5161 was split into 4s, if not 5, because that would have been its whole 40-foot container itself. And, I know Stu would probably throw tomatoes at me if I deliver them all at once, because his garage can only take so many trains.
Right.
That guy's working around the clock over there, cooking up good ideas, and shipping trains out of the kindness of his heart. The guy's a machine, man. I love that guy.
He is, and he came up with a lot of really good custom runs this go around on the Trinities, and I was lucky enough to get a black Trinity from him. So the black NS. So I was pretty excited about that. And yeah, I'm waiting on the rest of them, like the Mecca, the TCA. I guess TCA has half of theirs, but not the other half yet. I guess they're holding them as their plan or whatever. Yes. So what I'm hoping for is, enough guys on the social media really like put the Trinities out there enough that we don't run into this Berwick situation where people are paying like $450 for a Berwick a month from now. And like people just ordered them and got a good price and they're not out there paying through the nose. So
that's kind of, we look at that too. It's just a factor in there, because I guess with the way before I came on board, the Berwicks were like, that was kind of like right at the end of that. And there weren't that many custom runs, but they were cool and colorful. Believe it or not, the 5161, the run before this got canceled. Like there were schemes in there that like didn't even happen. Yeah, isn't that crazy when you think about it? But it's a cool car, and I think the amount of press and the eyes that see it, and like I'm pretty liberal when I take it out, like I'll play football with a thing. Like, you've seen it. Like, I got a train. Yeah. Like, come look at this train. Like, it's cool. And I think back then it wasn't as, many eyes on it. So,
right.
I think the next time, when that will be next year or the following year or 2 months from now, who knows? But maybe when we do the 5161 again, we'll do some more colorful schemes and some more wacky stuff. And, I'd be prepared, because we're definitely kind of seeing the shifts from the transition era predominantly in a catalog to like those freakishly large freight cars, like the auto racks and the big spine cars and all all that stuff. So, and the containers, everyone loves containers.
They do. I'm not one of those guys, so thankfully I don't have to get ran over by those things.
Right. Well, I mean, there's also good transition era stuff. Like we were chatting about that.
Yeah.
Like the first gen diesels. We have a ton of first and second gen diesels that really haven't been ran in like 20, it's been like 15 years.
Yeah. I feel like companies getting like this groove where it's like they rinse and repeat the same shit over and over, and then you won't see things for like 20 years.
Right.
Not saying you guys, but companies in general.
Well, we look at that too. I mean, we brought in our GP30. We brought in the SD40-2 that had the two Bison or semi quincentennial units on it. We had the SD70Ms and Max and Aces, and you can only run those so many times until it's like maybe it's time to break that down to the last bolt and do something new. Use that frame and see what we can do, or what kind of schemes are we missing? Like our GP30, I think the GP30, the GP38, and the SD40-2, in my humble opinion, and we chat about this a lot, but I think it could be time for a refresh of that design, of that look, of what is included with that. And we look, and stuff like this kind of helps when we get that down and dirty opinion about it. And we're trained guys, but we don't obviously know everything. Like, I could tell you everything about the CNJ probably, but like, you're down in Florida, like, what do you care? Like, it's like, so that's how it is.
No, so like you talk about those engines, the 30s and the 38s. Like, obviously, I love 30s. Like, it's probably my most favorite diesel right now. I have 4 on order from Third Rail, and 38s. I missed out when you guys did them the last time, and so if you want to run those back one more time, I won't be mad at your ass. I'll get a couple.
Yeah, well, the 38s and 40s are due, just because there's so many schemes and those engines won't die. And there's actually a new project that we're working on based off of that car body and some of the spotting features and whatnot. So there are cool things with the tooling we have that we can kind of look and see where that works. And it's like a big Lego set, just moving the pieces around.
Here's a question for you. ET44's partial ship. What was on that first one? Do you know?
I can tell you. Oh, I don't have that paperwork. I'll look it up.
All right.
That's really funny. I was just chatting about this the other day. Whose schedule? It's this one. Let's see. Here we are. All right. I think it was Union Pacific. 90 Union Pacific. Let me see when the next ones. ES40. The ES44s are coming too. Ooh, actually, no. I have a better sheet for this. I think the Union Pacific's the last one. I think you're in luck. I think it's actually the cool ones that are coming.
The cool ones.
Yeah. Sorry, UP fan. I'm an avid UP business train collector, but like the modern diesels do absolutely nothing for me for Union Pacific. All right, folks. Thanks for sticking around here. In my humble computer here, it's on its last leg. It sounds like a junky GP38. It's pretty awesome. All right, so the ET44s that are coming late August in the same shipment as the Evans double plug door boxcar and the Cole Porters. This is our August. Oh my lord! It's actually next week. It's probably coming. Interesting. All right, so it's BNSF, Canadian National, EJ and E Heritage, CPKC. CSX, NS, BNSF, and that's it. The rest of the UP and all that stuff is coming. So this is the 2 and 3 rail variants of BNSF, CPKC, Canadian National, the EJ and E, NS, and BNSF. Yeah.
Okay. You also said Evans 53-foot double plugs?
Yep. The Evans 53-foot double plug doors, that's a whole shipment, I believe. Or it has Illinois Central, Cypress, Tropicana, Quinault Pacific, Wilkes Agriculture, and the Virginia Central. Cole Porters have the BNSF, Reading Blue Mountain and Northern, Union Pacific, Burlington Northern Santa Fe, and a whole bunch. So, and for the HO people out there, even though you're an O-scaler, we have the Gunderson Multi-Max Auto Racks in HO coming as well.
We have some HO guys that hang out amongst us now, We let them hang out, so.
Now, the September 13th is what we were talking about. Now, this has that's the first wave of center beam. So, AOK, BNSF, Canadian National, Desticon, First Union, and TTX. That is the 13th of September. So, you're probably going to actually see that mid-September.
Oh, I do have the TTX and Canadian National. So,
be prepared. A lot of stuff coming.
That's good. I can get all the shit off my list of stuff that I got to pay for yet. So, that'll be good. But, here's a question. I know you've talked about these before, the Zephyr cars, so I figure it's okay to ask you this one.
Yeah, of course. I love the passenger cars, and I used to be a really avid Zephyr collector, but this is back in the day. Now I know as they got modernized throughout the years, the skirts would come off because they would rust underneath. Right now, our tooling is with the skirts. Depending on the popularity, we will explore messing with that tooling, kind of seeing what we can and can't do. That's something we'll always love to do. There's OCS cars that are based off of the same cars. There's all kinds of stuff out there. So definitely, I'd say a chance, not on the next run, but probably in the future.
ST70Ms, you got an update on those?
Yeah, I think I actually just saw that. The SD70Ms are when are they shipping? I think they're shipping in October. Oh, I lied. They're shipping now. So they're coming over from China now.
They're on the way.
Yeah, they'll be on the water. They're supposed to be August. So yeah. So that's got all of them too. That's the entire shipment's coming. And a special run. There's a special run in there too.
Oh, nice. Question from RJ. Any chance about C424s?
Our master C424. So we were supposed to actually get those later on. I think, if I'm not mistaken. As I'm looking, I got F40s. I got 280s. I got Gunderson. Oh, the Gunderson high cubes are in the fall as well. And dump cars. So I think the C424s are more of an early next year endeavor, but they are working on them right now. So our C424 run from HO, a lot of those shared the same paint schemes and whatnot, and some of the special runs in there. So you'll probably end up seeing that January, February before CNY. And then we have Jeep 15s and MP 15s that are going to come later on this year.
MP 15s will be this year?
Yeah, the MP 15s and the Jeep 15s, there's a good chance they get delivered together. But that's right now, that's what everything's floating around. And then we got some Trainman Dash 8s in there that need to come in. But
Ross, I don't know what happened to this. Everybody's under this idea that, Atlas takes like 3 years to ship something. I don't know what those days went, but that MP 15 is coming fast.
Yep, not anymore. The C424 and the Jeep 15 and the first 280 were the ones that took forever because those were new engines with the new DCS board. Those are engines that factory never has really touched and messed with. So we sent a bunch of samples over there and then a lot of back and forth to make it work. So now once those are in, it'll be a lot faster. You'll see with the T-Box, the center beam, stuff like that. Like the 5344, that was new when the center beam was announced. We're on our second run of that already.
Right.
So we're getting pretty quick. And I'm really happy that you're going to get your allegedly the PS1 box cars with the 4th of July, Christmas with the lights, the Gunderson 50-foot with the lights. Those are all supposed to be here before Christmas. Those things literally should be coming in like October. So let's see what happens.
Oh man. All right. We gotta get after it. Here's one. This one's near and dear to me, Ross. We talked about this in New Jersey.
Wagon tops. Yes, I think we're supposed to do wagon tops next year. We haven't done those in quite a bit. It's probably been 2 years now at this point?
I think it's been 2, 3, somewhere in there.
Probably like 2.5 years. Yeah, because we did those pretty quick. Yeah, I can see those happening again. We chatted about it. There's a lot of engines they can go with, and there's a lot of cool schemes on those. So
yeah, I'm down for that. That's gonna be an expensive catalog when you bring those back. So.
Oh yeah.
Now I know we've chatted about this. I know most of these other people in the chat don't know, maybe I think, but you guys have a catalog coming, another one coming this year, as well as a pamphlet. Is that correct?
Yes. So our flyer that we're working on, that was supposed to be in mid-August, but things got so busy, and we have some new tooling that we're working on, and we're all a million different directions. And as you saw, I'm sure all our Facebook fans, we're expanding, so we're hiring another R&D person, and they're making the team pretty big because we have so many projects we want to work on. So the Zephyrs or passenger cars, there's other things that go with that. There's supposed to be a pamphlet, which will probably now be in September, that we're diligently working on. I won't tell you what schemes are in there. I'll tell you that you'll probably be pretty happy with what's in there because there's some cool stuff. But there's also other things that will be in there, a quick book, if you will. Now, there is going to be another catalog. I'm trying for 4 and 4. I'm almost there. And yes, I'm counting these pamphlets. They count because it still has a release. But there's a lot of stuff that we're working on behind the scenes. We have plenty of new tooling that we're going to work on. We have plenty of other accessories and stuff that will be coming to light very soon. So I like the fan suggestions. I like suggestions like yours. I mean, that's kind of what is the driving force between spicing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I love that stuff.
Is the I'm assuming that's for California Zephyr.
Yeah, Silver Solarium. That's one of the observation cars or the dome cars. There's a bunch of names. We have different configurations that we'd like to do. So be prepared. There's some really, really cool stuff in there.
Gundersons, are they 50-foot or 60-foot coming this fall?
Both. the 50s are probably going to come. So the Gunderson 50-foot. So that had like the CPKC holiday train with the lights. That had like our CSX Heritage pack. So those are probably to come before. They're both going to be staggered in the fall, but they should be getting both of those before Christmas. Allegedly, the 50-foot definitely, because I literally just looked this up today. The 60-foot, we're already to the step that they're painting the bodies. They have the colors. They have all that stuff. And I know there's a lot of people counting on those. And I know we got the race to the 60-foots. I know Big J is working on his. He has the different version. So this isn't a plug, I would say, for Third Rail, but I will say if you want the right box car, they both go together, and they're both different box cars. They have different sides. So I would highly recommend, not just getting ours, also get Jay's. He has some really cool schemes on theirs. And they just look good. They look good together. They look very good together.
I like that when a manufacturer can speak nice about another manufacturer. That's
I love Jay. I will never speak bad about a man who loves trains and drinking beer as much as me. I love Jay. We are good friends.
Oh man, that's good.
He owes me a Grand Trunk Western U3B. I'm not stopping until I get that engine. All right, making dummy units. Hey, I'm really glad Dell Hudson #1. I totally don't know who that is. But yes, we actually talked about this. We are exploring the option of non-powered units, if that's something that people like, especially in our F units and E units that we have. It just all comes down to cost. Sometimes it doesn't really make sense. You might as well put a motor in it, and they're all speed matched anyway. But some people do like dummy units. I totally understand.
Some people do, for sure. SD40 is coming anytime soon for Western Maryland in particular.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our SD40. Yeah, we're working on those. We have a whole bunch of engines that we're working on, including new tooling. Hello, Mr. Cat. Jesus. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we're working on, especially Western Maryland. That's actually the one that we look at because we have a sample of that. So,
I don't think you'll answer this question, but I'll put it up here anyways because I know a lot of people want to know.
How many CZ Passion cars are released per road name? I have it on my computer. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you that's a really good thing there. This person clearly knows. He's got the Burlington route influenced picture there. There are a lot of different combinations. I would say that look for these 3 road names specifically. I get it, but there's also more. So it's a lot. It's gonna be awesome.
When you do SD40s, I know there's a bunch of road names for you guys to choose from, and I know you guys are open to custom runs. So is Clinchfield something you guys would do, or is that something that you would let like a dealer do a custom run of?
It all depends on what we agree on when our preliminary meeting. We've done Clinchfield before, and we like Clinchfield, but sometimes, we want to do like CSX early, or we'll do Western Maryland. And sometimes the Western Maryland guy, he doesn't want to get double tapped for Clinchfield because like they're very close. Like usually people like them both. But so Clinchfield, if it doesn't get chosen, knowing how there's so many models to do, we could award that as a special run. And it really all depends. And it also depends on how many items and how many road numbers that special run customer wants.
Right.
Because we try to work for everyone,
So on your custom run engines, what is your minimum on engines?
So the engines, they're typically around 50, 60. It really depends on the type of engine. The steam engine is obviously more because of the complexity and the different, stuff that goes on it. So sometimes that's more of a 70, 80. But generally the custom runs, it's not like that much. I think it's a very reasonable number. Now, just because somebody wants a custom run doesn't necessarily mean that they will get it.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot with the SW8s and 9s that people want Raritan River, but we also like Raritan River. So like sometimes I'm like, you have to pry it out of my cold dead hands. Like I'm keeping Raritan River, but it all depends. It all depends.
Right. Speak of Stu, he shows up with his nonsense that he likes to spout about me now, so.
That's why everyone gets along. It's copacetic. It's great.
Here's a comment for at Captain Andy's house. A conversation you had with Dathan.
I'm sorry. What? Waste containers. Oh, like contaminated soil and whatnot. So yes, we work on this. We actually, one of our employees way back when, his son works for us now. He wrote a book on freight cars and trash containers and stuff like that. And waste containers. So we have a lot of plans. We do like to call ourselves the trash men just because we see these trains so many times. But also there's a lot of other uses for these containers: contaminated soil, scrap metals, construction material, stuff of that nature. So there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff we're working on. Be prepared.
Would you offer undecorated engines?
Yeah, actually, that's a great. So the undecks are weird. We used to do that all the time, but now it just goes down to how many are actually ordered. Like to go through the effort of like putting it in the catalog, making a SKU, doing a UPC, like just for someone to order like 4 of them, it's like, But like if there's a train club that they have a custom painter or they just like gray, like they'll just do a primer engine with road numbers. We can do that. Like that's actually super easy. We also do custom runs for promotional material that don't have motors, like they're a shell. They are a dummy engine. Like we can do that. So it's a lot.
Yeah. I think you touched on Dash 8s, but I think Jared just joined recently.
Yes, yeah, the Trainman Dash 8s, they're coming. That's another engine that took a little bit longer than we anticipated, only because that's the first time that factory actually had to work on one. So I'm hoping that we have a sample very, very soon. Hopefully at York we can run it, but if we don't, you'll definitely see that before CNY because it should be here already. I have to check the schedules, but keep an eye on our socials for news on the Dash 8s because they're about due. So let's see what happens.
I know it's not anywhere close to time to ship the new like the Tropicana cars that you did last catalog. I think it was 2 catalogs ago. But do you have any updates on those?
They're doing well. I would say maybe count on seeing those sooner than you think because the orders were so strong on those. And I know a lot of people wanted to do some fun stuff on those, but we have a rule: the first run can't have custom runs of a brand new car. There's a lot of road numbers that we want to do, and they joke that we use the boring stuff to begin with because we wanted to keep the spicy stuff for the next run. So you're gonna see a pretty colorful catalog next year with certain things, and you'll probably maybe see a re-announcement of those cars later next year, with those probably being delivered around the same time. So hopefully we'll probably see those. I'd say maybe this time next year, maybe even before that.
That's not bad, really. Like that's like a year turnaround.
It's like 8 to 12 months with the stuff that's a bigger, like the 5160 ones really didn't take that long when you think about it. So usually the way it works is if there's so many, like it'll just clog the works. Like we have to get this done because there's like so many parts needed and the labor is needed to make it and the promo material that went into it. So the stronger the orders are, usually the faster they come in.
Right. Here, just touch on this again. I know Brett's just joining.
Ooh, that's all right, Brett. I can talk about Trinities all day long. So the Trinity Hoppers, they're expected to come in very, very soon. And I think I'm confusing myself because there's actually 2 containers that are due at the same time.
It's mid-September and late September, you said.
Yeah, it's mid-September. Standby. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's the earlier container. So that's kind of an early mid-September, as I told Stu. Because he has a lot. He's got his UP1 in there. I like that one a lot.
I like that one too. I didn't order it, so probably asked out on that one. Any thoughts on doing Masterline wood chip cars?
Tons of thoughts. I would say I would have more thoughts if we had a high hood GP30. But tons and tons of thoughts about that. There's a lot of freight cars that we did check out when we went down to Chattanooga. And there's a lot of stuff like that that's kind of local to that corridor there.
Right.
So we have a lot of freight cars we're working on, and this one comes up more than you'd think.
I see it come up about not just you. People ask third round. Yeah, a lot of people want them, and I teach their own.
I mean, like to me, that's the same as like a ScrapCon. Like there is a market for it. There is a need. It's just a how and when and how does it fit in, But it will happen. I can see this happening.
Do you know the length of your ET44?
It's roughly the same as the ES44. Roughly, That I have to probably actually measure one, but they're about the same way. The funny part with our ET44 is it started as a let's upgrade the ES44, and then it literally just became a new engine. Like
Right.
we're like, oh, maybe we'll use this and that, and then we just made new stuff. So it's a great engine. It's a really beautiful engine.
Question, just because I want to know, any chance we'll get new Woodside Reefer offerings anytime soon?
I'm really glad you asked, and the answer is very, very likely. Incredibly likely. Yeah, we do. We try to do the reefers. We like the reefers are just a staple of like an Atlas catalog. Like at some point we have to do them again. So you'll probably see those a lot sooner than later.
Cool.
We have a 36 and a 40.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm aware. Mm-hmm. I got plenty of them.
Mm-hmm.
H21 hoppers.
H21s. That's so funny. These actually came up when I first started. I hate H21s. I'm sorry. But I understand why people like them. So maybe. Maybe.
I hate H21.
I don't like them, but I know why you would like them. I understand.
There's Jay stopping by to say hey.
Oh, see, look, my guy. See, I don't like it.
Oh, that's funny. Any America 250 ET44s coming in this next container?
America ET44s. Probably. We have the ES44 that are coming before that. So I would say probably. More than likely.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will be tired when the America 250 questions stop coming after.
No, I mean, I think they're cool. Like I mean, like I like that these railroads, it's not just like an ET44. It's not just an SD4. Like there's so many different engines of all eras that got it. There are steam engines that got painted in the America 250, which is awesome. Like, and there's box cars and passenger. Like there's so much stuff. It's funny. Like you can make your own catalog just of America 250 stuff. Like there's so many different things.
You can. I just wish that they all announced what they were doing before this year. That way you guys could have made it ahead of time, or people could have had it all year long for this year.
I'll tell you, a couple companies tipped us off, and we have our sources, as other manufacturers do. So we were anticipating it. We kind of saw it coming. Now I didn't, I'll be completely transparent. I didn't see the amount and how different it would be. Like that's really cool. There's a certain GP9. I was like, wow, that's pretty neat. Like that one, like that's cool. So there's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm pretty excited to continue doing it. It's not gonna. I don't think there's enough time in the year for everyone to do these things in one go.
Right.
So you're probably going to see them next year. You're probably going to see them the year after, and who knows?
They'll keep just showing up. Another run of ET44s. And I'll go ahead and throw this into ET/ES44s because as we've talked before, the CSX B&O Heritage Unit needs to be done by you guys so I can get the right colors. So yeah. Any plans on those?
You probably see another run of the ET44s at some point next year. We have a lot of engines we want to do, and I know this guy wants all the BNS stuff ever.
Oh,
so
dude,
yeah. But like, there's a lot of stuff that we have to do. But you'll see that we didn't make a whole new engine to not do it.
CP holiday cars, Chad. Maybe October.
More than likely, probably more like late September. But let's see. Let's see what happens. It could be like York or like definitely before Thanksgiving, based on what I saw today.
So speaking of York, are you coming to York?
We will have a table there. I assume I'm going. I should be going, but you never know what directions we get pulled in. Whether I am at York, but I'm like doing some other kind of thing there. I know there's a train club that I promised a meeting to, so I'm going to go to the Lower Susquehanna and check them out. They're in that area. So I should be at York this year. Probably 98% chance.
We had Bradley on, and he said he talked to you like a couple of days prior to me talking to him, and he said you weren't coming to York. So
him? He's just trying to hog the limelight. Don't listen to him. That's a bunch of baloney.
Don't listen to the MTH guy.
Don't listen to that guy.
Does Atlas have any plans to come to a show in Florida?
We kick around from time to time. We have some buddies down there, and some stores that we'd like to visit. And Chattanooga was kind of new for us. That was the furthest south I think I've ever done the Atlas thing down there. There's a lot of stuff we want to do. So I would say Florida is definitely not off of the table. It's more than likely to probably do Georgia first and then Florida, but we'll see.
I don't know if there's a show big enough here for you guys, like to get your attention.
You never know. You never know.
Well, you guys do HO too. There's plenty of HO stuff going on.
Yep,
here.
and RPT or RPM meets and all that stuff. So
yeah. Any talk of Berwick's coming back up?
Solid maybe. I would look to the near future.
The near future.
Yep, solid maybe.
Tom Van Cleef, yes, we asked about Wagon Tops, and he said soon.
Soon.
Very soon, hopefully. No, not very soon. You can maybe skip this catalog, maybe shoot for the next one. Ross, are you guys going to November Greenberg Edison?
We will not have a table there, but you'll probably see one of us walking around. I know that's pretty local for a lot of our viewers here, and us. So you might see me walk around with a tote bag, but we won't have a table.
No table. All right. Mm-hmm. I thought which one do you guys go to? You don't do Allentown, right?
No, Allentown.
Amherst.
Greenberg. Yeah, we do Amherst. Amherst will definitely be there. But Greenberg, they used to, but there's a talk of us going back there, but there's just not enough time this year. So you might actually see us there next year, maybe, depending on how things shake out and again what directions we get pulled in, because maybe there's a certain scrap gun or auto flood coal car I have to check out that day.
Yeah. F-250 pickups.
F-250. So we have our F-100s, the old ones, but because we have River Point and the popularity in HO, I can see us scaling up some offerings to add to our line of accessories and trucks.
Okay.
But you might see what is it, an LTL 9000, 3000, whatever that truck, the Ford like semi truck is. You'll probably see those before that. But then there's a lot of trucks. We like trucks and tanks.
I didn't even know you guys made tanks or trucks or any of that sort. So
the tanks are another company that we're fortunate enough to work with because we needed a load for our flat car, and they're really cool. So we have a bunch of stuff that we like to do, like helicopters. And
what kind of tanks are we talking about here?
They're like older tanks. They're like World War II tanks.
Oh, like Shermans.
Yeah, like Shermans or like beyond that. See, if Matt was here, he'd throw a tomato at me. He's like a big tank guy. Yeah. I like tanks enough that they look cool on a flat car behind my steam engine. Like that's how I like tanks. That's like my version of I like tanks.
I like tanks because they look cool.
There's nothing cooler than running your Challenger with like 40 flat cars with Sherman tanks on them. That's awesome. That is cool.
That is true. Like that would be an expensive deal to pull off. Yes. But it would be cool.
Absolutely.
And I've been trying to figure out your shirt for the past couple minutes. Does your shirt say Bad Flower?
It is a Bad Flower shirt. Yes.
That's what I thought it was.
My wife, we love Bad Flower.
Yeah, my girlfriend's a big Bad Flower fan.
Bands. Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Ross, I know you set aside 30 minutes for me tonight, and we're getting close to that, I believe. So. If you have to run whenever, just let me know, and we'll let you jump off. But,
we could do like 2 or 3 more questions. That's fine.
Oh, cool. Fire your questions away, boys. So are you guys having any plans to do any more E-units? I got the E6s you guys did this year. You have plans to do any other E-units, like 8s or 9s or whatever?
Yes. Yes, I would say probably, again, in the near future. There's certain trains that we want to do that the E-unit's kind of central to that. So we want to do our E's and maybe some modernized versions of those locomotives. So we'll see kind of what we're thinking of. But there's just not enough time. We have so many things we want to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, and the wall cars. This is a great question. Yes, we are going to do wall cars again. Again, near future. There's a lot we're trying to do.
I feel like if you did well cars like every other catalog, you guys would be perfectly fine. You'd sell plenty of them.
Well, we want well cars that don't blow up when you open the packaging. That's
that's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I saw it happen in person. I was like, whoa.
Right. Well, yeah, because that's like, they're awesome cars, but they're fragile.
Yeah.
They're high fidelity freight cars, but we're working on different ways to mount the stirrups and better adhesive. And there's different well cars that we want to do. We have a bunch of different prototypes to do, and we have already.
So speaking of the how fragile they are, is there anything that you guys are doing to try to make the Woodside Reefers not as fragile as well?
I think it'll come down to how everything is glued together and the care that goes into the packaging. We've been redoing a lot of packaging. So the comments that you probably saw on our Facebook page maybe last week, I think I posted comments last week. Yeah. The packaging is completely different on those. We've been redoing a lot of packaging with increased padding and foam and whatnot.
Yeah, because
the benefit from that too.
The styrofoam that the wood sides come in, like I feel like there's something that can be done there to make those come out a little bit easier. Because man, when they're in there, they're not moving.
Yeah, they're in there.
You might break the bitch getting it out.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like it's a balance between like making the car sturdy enough that it doesn't necessarily need it, but then also fortifying your packaging. But when you fortify the packaging, it shouldn't move at all. There should be zero. So like it's so funny. There's more than just like trains. Like there's so many things that go into like making the models cool. And I know Jay can probably attest to this because his models are super high fidelity and beautiful. They're gorgeous. Yeah. I'm sure that packaging is wild. It probably has like a little like security man that comes with it. Don't touch that. But I'll know when he makes my Grand Trunk Western U3 dude.
That's like the most obscure ass thing you could want. Bro.
It's a great engine. Everyone should get one.
Oh my god! Hold on, there's a question here I had for where the hell did it go? Here. I see this question a lot from Western Maryland guys.
Oh my god. Well, see, the problem with their chop nose is it's like the Econo chop nose, okay? Like everyone else was like, let's like, do a really cool chop nose. And Western Maryland's like, why don't we just chop the bottom and then we push it down, right? And it's cool. I think it's cool. But like there's the regular chop nose to do first, right? But I would never say never. I will never say never. I do like the chop nose. I know Knox and Kane had one. And Western Maryland Scenic had one for a while, and Georges Creek and Western Maryland had, what was it, two or three different schemes on it? They had the circus and they had the regular, letter. Yeah, the speed lettering. So there's a lot. And we have everything else to do it. And actually, the way our GP9 is made up is it really wouldn't be that hard. It would not be hard to do it at all.
Steven says he doesn't mind the details coming off. I'm assuming something about Woodside reefers.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say he's probably a customization guy. There are some cool kit bashing opportunities.
I've perfected super gluing Woodside back together.
Me too.
I'm fantastic at it.
Me too.
Volume 2 of the Woodside Reefer Collector's Guide. Is there any chance you could make another one of those? That would be cool.
That's like a deep cut. I actually gifted my father-in-law one of these when I first started. I'm not going to say no because we do have a gentleman that's really deep in the sauce when it comes to wood reefers. It's just time.
Yeah.
Just how much time do we have? I would never say never. I think it's a cool thing. We used to do like really, really cool like things like that.
Yeah.
So never say never. We got the Zephyr back, people. Like, come on, like we can do stuff.
Dude, the people are excited about the Zephyr, and the people have asked me because like they know I saw you the past couple weeks or 2 weekends, there in a row, and like when's the Zephyr coming? Like, I don't know. It's not like he's gonna tell me. I just know there's a catalog and a flyer coming. That's all I know, guys.
We're trying. It will be soon. It'll be soon. We're working on it now, but we're actually working on something really cool for the HO world that we can't announce. It's like super secret. It's like super secret, even though we probably already announced it already. But now we are going like to the wall with this. So it's a lot of effort that's going on behind the scenes. And I'll say the O-scalers will be very happy because it's going to be really wacky because we might also do it in O-scale. So let's see what happens.
I like that when you include the O-scale guys, you don't just mess with the host scale over there.
You can't just let HO have all the fun, just like Z. Like Z, like when we did our multi-max, right? Like we were like, hey, look, what's the next Z car we should do? And we're like, whoa, an air slide. Whoa, a 1970s car that no one cares about. Like, no, give him a modern car. Like, give him like a big car, and that's how that came about. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on, more than just boring numbers and colors and whatnot.
Yeah, because like as an O scale guy, obviously, when I look at the HO guys, when I was at Chattanooga, I walked around and met all the HO players, right? And I saw all the stuff they had. I'm like, why don't we have all this shit?
We're spoiled. Right. I'm telling you, HO spoiled because at the time, like HO brass, like that's where you can get the obscure stuff. Yeah. But now, like the guys like Curtis, like even the guys like Jay, like their HO side, like you get an N&W Molly. Like who does that? Like that is an obscure engine, but it's awesome. Like or Grand Trunk Western U3 being HO, please, thank you. But anyway, besides the point, like there's some cool stuff. HO's been spoiled, and now you're seeing that technology and the expertise in the O scale world. There's some cool stuff.
Yeah,
and on the horizon.
And speaking of cool stuff, Jay brought in the two rail, the two bay Trinity hoppers, and like we've never had those before, but I'm assuming HO guys have had them for who knows how long.
We've had them for a long time. I have Walters ones. I have American Limited, right? Like I'm sure Scale Trains has a different they have their own thing, but like O scale, like you were kind of like, here it is, like here's it from one or two manufacturers. There you go. Yeah. But now like the talk was like that car is kind of boring. Like why would you want that? But like that's what it is. Like a cement train is just gray. Like that's what it is. And those cars are cool. Like
they are cool.
You can get your Alco C630, from us, right? And like you need the sand train if you're gonna model the DL. Like they pull sand cars with with the diesel. Like you need that. So there's like you need that. So I'm glad Jay did that. And it's funny we chatted and I was happy to see that. Like that's cool. It's amazing. And coming from Third Rail, it's going to be impressive. So
it is very cool. It is cool. I have a custom run of it, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
Army flats with Shermans would be awesome.
Yeah, they would be. I know back in the day, this is way back when, but I know MTH did some kind of flat car with a tank. I have one. I kept it. Once I got rid of all my O scale, I literally kept that because I was like, that's awesome. But at some point in time, we have enough flat cars and we have our thing with City Classics and the tanks that we can do stuff like that. So I'm glad there is interest in stuff, and I think we need more locomotives to pull that, but that's besides the point. We'll talk about that on another stream. We'll talk about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that my guy. See, my guy gets it. Because I'm telling you, he can make the Grand Trunk Western U3B. I can give you the passenger cars. That's all I'm saying. So that's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, man. Here, yeah. All right, this is the important question of the night.
I like it.
Listen, you really?
Man, listen. First of all, when you're in college, there's no beer that you won't drink, okay? Responsibly. When you're of age, every beer is a good beer.
I like how you throw that in there.
Stu taught me, if it's cold, it's good. And Stu taught me that my first York. If it's cold, it's good.
That's the problem. The hams that we had at Andy's house was not cold.
It just came out of a box, but that was cool.
That was cool.
You had like 10 people. Not even. It was like 15. It was like 15 of us. It was
awesome. Jay says you're in trouble. Next run of Northerns.
Come on, Jay. Come on. I'll take one in O and HO. How about that, buddy?
Wow.
Not that my purchase will just sway the whole thing, but like I'm telling you, it's a pretty cool engine, people.
Like, what is it? A U3B? Is that what you called it?
Grand Trunk Western U3B. It's like a small Alco Northern, built in 1942.
I'll have to
Race the rails of Detroit and Michigan. Amazing dual service engine. And this is my plug for the Grand Trunk Western U3B. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
It was good. See, we liked it. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Hams. It's great beer.
He said it's not a pleasurable beer.
It's good beer. He liked it.
Oh man. So the fun fact about that is after all you guys left, I was helping, Andy clean up, and like all those hams were on that table. There's like, I don't know how many. I had to pour all of them out before I threw them in the garbage can. They're like 3/4 full. I'm like, this isn't good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
All right, who's got the last question?
Oh no, we're not making I like it in the can cars. That's a bullshit question. What? Never mind. I didn't can that one. Sorry, sir. Oh man. Here we go. Here's a question. Long Island. There you go. That'll make a lot of guys happy.
Ooh, that's a great question, actually. Long Island blue and white MP15s with the M logo. I would probably have to fight our Long Island dealers, because that is something that could end up being a special run. I'll never say never. There's some cool stuff. And I will say, look to the future for something like that. I like that. That's great. That is like a great suggestion. But it'd be cool to have passenger cars too. That like double R. Be really cool. Besides the point. That's besides the point. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Ross, I appreciate you setting some time aside tonight to come hang out with me and the boys. And we'll do it again some point, I'm sure. And
absolutely.
I'll see
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, man. And like I know you said Thursday was your only day. I was like, that's fine. We'll just go live on Thursday. That doesn't phase me. So
I really appreciate it, and it's fun to talk to the colorful cast of characters about hams, beer, and trains. That like the trains are second. I can talk about beer all day. Like that's fun. But I really appreciate the opportunity. I love this, and I can always do this. Why don't you do the LIRR MP15? Multi levels. Did Ray put you up to this?
Oh,
if you know
man.
who I'm talking about, the Ray guy, he loves this. He was asking in the P70s, and they have the P72s too, and then they have the short ping pongs. But we'll talk about that later on.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait. We got RJ. He has got some nonsense.
Oh, there we go. Well,
RJ's one of those guys.
LIRR cars, there's a need. It's cool that it's not just like the M3s or like the M7s or the M18s or whatever M they're on now. The Long Island Railroad had a really cool history with their passenger cars and their equipment, and I'm fortunate enough that I live in proximity to some older LIRR cars that I can check out, and there's some bi-levels they have, and a lot of other things that I'm trying to slowly introduce, but we'll see what happens. Look to the future.
All right, Ross, have a good night, man. And
right.
Somebody said you have a nice guitar collection behind you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's my guitar collection back there. That's another hobby. Which if you have questions about that, I can always go next time. We can talk about guitars and music.
We can throw that in.
Yeah.
And bring your what's his name? Matt. Bring Matt. We can talk about Tool. So
yeah, Tool. And not what's the band that you don't like?
The one that I don't fucking
what was the band that
they sing that song? Jerry was a race car driver.
Oh, Primus. That's
shit, man.
It's Primus. That's what we were just. He was like, "Oh, you're going on with Zach tonight." He's like, "Make sure you talk about Primus."
No.
It's like,
oh my god, I hate them, dude. They're terrible.
I love it. They made the South Park song. Like, how can you?
See that makes sense now that you told me that. I didn't know that until just now. But
that's the South Park theme song. Was Les Claypool. Come on.
Terrible, man. Terrible fan. Of course, I'm a Jimmy Page fan. Who's asking this? Is this a real question?
Everyone loves Jimmy Page.
Oh man,
you have to. But I was a guitar player in college. I'm mainly a drummer, but that's again another story for another time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We'll talk guitars and music. But have a good night, man. I appreciate the hell out of you coming on, and we'll do it again.
No problem. Thanks, guys. We'll talk soon.
All right, see you, bud.
Yep.
I'm going to stay live. If anybody wants to hang out, Jay, if you want to jump in, let me know. I'll shoot you a link. We'll go live for a while if you want, or we can end it. It doesn't matter to me. We can do whatever. It's the beauty of my stream. We can do whatever. Or if anybody else would like to jump in the stream, just let me know. All right, hold on. Let me get another camera pull back up here. We'll stay live for a bit. James, to be fair, I think you hate a lot of things, sir. I think that's a fair assessment. Fair assessment. All right. Anybody want to join the stream? Now would be a time to let me know. I'll shoot you a link on Discord. Stand by. Stand by. All right. Let me get the right button. Hold on. Absolutely, man. Ross is good. Ross is good shit. Good guy to talk to. Except he likes Primus. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Did I order any Lionel stuff? I did. I ordered Donald Trump 45, 47 T44, I guess is what it is. And then I ordered 2 Hiawatha sets, the dark gray and the yellow. The whole set, engines, cars, the whole deal, like a psychopath. Jay, what's up, man? You have no.
I'm trying to fix it on my phone. There we go. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, you're good.
What's up?
What's up, man? How are you? How are things?
Good. I'm on the smoker today.
Fantastic.
Final stage. These guys have been going, since like noon over here at 6 o'clock now.
Oh, Okay, all right. Slow rolling them, huh?
So
Well, I thought we were going to make another announcement of an engine being produced by you tonight, but we have to get approval from a museum first. But
we don't. Yeah, we don't have to, but we are because I love museum approval. Just that extra little
yeah,
oomph. So
I asked him if we could announce it tonight, and he said let him clear it with the museum first. I'm like, all right, that's fine, that's fair.
yeah, that's that. Yeah, it is. Oh no, Amanda saw him. She saw him live.
Man, Amanda, same,
but different. I said I thought Ross was on tonight. Jay says same.
Exactly.
Yes.
He was. He didn't want to hang
Yeah.
out anymore. He had things to do.
Yeah, he's a busy man. Jay.
Busy man.
Jay just cooks ribs.
Smoking ribs.
Nothing wrong with that. It's a good
Thank
time.
you.
I'll be off very shortly.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Nice to see you, Zach.
See you. Same.
Dude, Wild Mary Jake just said, hit me with a baseball bat
What way?
Oh,
upside
man.
the head.
I know, but like.
You're going to like Wild Mary Jake when you meet him.
Okay.
Oh, he's something. He's something else, man.
Oh, that's funny. No, she was
Oh,
watching
wow.
with Ross earlier on, and we were just kind of watching in the kitchen. We were making some salads and stuff because she's having some friends over.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, Ross, I like him." I'm like, "Yeah, we're just wanted to comment a couple things, say hi, and well, of course, I'm on now."
It happens, you know. That
It
happens.
does.
Jay, did you win anything in the auction today?
I didn't. Everything I bid on went for way too much.
It did. I thought I was going to win some TMCC sets, and I
Yeah.
couldn't get a bid to go through.
Let's kick off the Wi-Fi. There we go. I'm just kicking off the Wi-Fi.
No, you're back. You're back. Oh wait, Jake was quoting a Primus song. Don't quote Primus on here. Jay's frozen in time. Jay is frozen in time. Are you back? You're back.
Yeah, we're back. I got off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, everything
yeah.
went for way too much.
I agree.
I was bidding on some really weird, like unique things, like those precision scale, like the SP Combine, the Daylight one, the 60-foot baggage car,
Yeah,
and some other just handful of stuff, and it went for way over budget.
dude. There were some things I was just like, "What are y'all doing, man?" Like there was things that said they were broken, and they were just bidding on
Yeah.
it. Like it was your stuff. They're just going
Yeah.
like it was a perfectly mint third rail steam engine. I'm like,
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Like- It was an interesting auction. I mean, some stuff went dirt cheap, some stuff took a nice premium.
Yeah.
But of course, all the stuff that went dirt cheap wasn't what I was trying to get.
Yeah, and then I even tried to buy a set of they were your F3s, Santa Fe Warbonnet F3s.
Yeah.
It was an A, a B, and then the A was like the other A was like 10 auctions later. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
Even
probably
rolling
better.
stock. I mean, I probably could have went higher on those last lots with like the unboxed, like 2-rail cars.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know, 150 plus shipping plus the fee. I don't know, it's like $20 a car.
I couldn't get into it. I tried. And
No.
this is one thing I learned today. Like I know you've told me this, but to like actually see it on an auction,
Yeah.
the precision scale shit gets out of control.
It is.
Out of control.
Good. It's beautiful. I mean, I was bidding on that SP like MM2 because no one's done one but precision scale. And I really don't think we'll ever have the numbers to do one unless we do mallets. That's the 2882 mallets. But I'm like, I have one in HO. I love it. But it just is unreal. But it's
Yeah.
crazy because the HO one would fetch $2,000 too.
Dude, to watch those 2-row guys spend the money the way they did for crazy things. I'm like, this doesn't make sense to me.
No.
They're doing like $400 for like 2 box cars. I'm like, what the hell are
Dude,
y'all doing?
Okay, I was bidding on some of those because they were really cool.
Yeah.
Like that the one with the milk trailers, I think it was, the flat car with the silver trailers on it.
Yeah, it's some weird company made it.
Yeah. Overland did those. I don't know what the prototype was, but I've seen those in HO. I had some in HO years ago. I think they're cool just to like toss into a train, but not for like $570.
No.
It was way
No.
too much.
Oh, dude.
But no, somebody stole those Pecos River. They were these, I think they were gondolas, like the woodside gondolas that had little stakes on them.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys
yeah.
went for like $350. That was an absolute steal.
And see, when I saw that for 350, I'm like, what are you doing?
See, and I'm like, okay, even at like 400, I'm like, you're paying like 130 a car. Not that bad for something like that. I don't know. I mean, I model super specific. That's the problem. Is like hitting early 50s SP. Like you need that super obscure stuff that we're probably never gonna do.
Right. That's true. Because like some things, that won't ever get made. That is factual. So
Yeah.
Jason Kaiser's talking out of the side of his head. He likes Primus. I knew there was something wrong with you. Now I know what it is. I figured it out. No, the auction was good, man. Like, and it's just the whole auction is weird to me. Like, not Stout. That auction and who owns that auction and why he's auctioning his own shit is weird to me. But I was thrown back by that. But it was fun. It was fun to watch and see guys spend money.
That's the thing. I mean, to each their own. Like I've put things on other platforms, but if you need good, I mean, absolutely unreal kind of recognition, like the reach you can get, you go to Stout.
They do that well. They at one point there were 920 some people in auction today.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah, and it was jumping. I'm like,
but
and some things they would just like you would run, and then some things you would see like there's a lot of your stuff that didn't take off. I'm like,
yeah,
that doesn't make sense. But then like,
and then you had like, the North Coast Limited. I mean, almost $4,000 for the 8-car set, more than what we would charge to do it again.
These people don't
wild.
care. Man. These people have no care about anything.
Mm-mm.
Like the buyer's premium on $4,000. Have fun with that, dude.
It's like you're paying. I mean, what is that? 17. So you're paying like $600 on that. I mean, 700 almost. That's wild,
dude. That's insane.
And with the shipping too, I mean, you're sitting at almost $5,000.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of patience. We're going to do them again in a couple of years.
Yeah, because we had a bunch of guys in Discord today. As we were making our way through the 10 pages on that auction. But it was good. It was a good time. So
it was fun in there. Because after you hopped off, I was on. I was getting the ribs ready and everything. Yeah. And I was like, oh, do I bid on the trainer tomorrow? So I bid the trainer tomorrow up pretty high. But then I got to the point where I'm like, we're probably going to do this guy again. If I want a UP yellow one, I'll just make one for the archives because I'll need one anyway. And the interiors were kind of rough on those boys too.
Yeah, and did those cars have roller bearings in the trucks?
They did.
Oh, that's
because they were brass trucks. Because there was a whole brass car that we did back then. Because Scott had super low numbers, but I was just looking and I'm like, I have some of the blues. I have a couple of them, but like the domes, there's no stairs. There's just a hole.
Yeah.
Like you drop down the hole and you just you hit the bottom floor. I'm like, we're not doing that. We're gonna model stairs this time.
It's like now that I've been around some third rail cars without the roller bearing trucks, I have to watch and pay attention because those ain't worth the shit, man. Oh my god, dude.
They're nice if you can get the replacements, but like anything prior to probably 15 or 16, like is gonna be just straight friction bearing. Like God, even those Via cars, the Canadian with the buyer's premium went for almost $3,000, and I wasn't even bidding on that guy. I was joking when I said I was bidding Dan up. I really wasn't. So I don't know if he got him. No, I can't do that.
It would be fun. It would be fun.
It would, but what if I got stuck with him? Then I'm like, oh, then I got a Canadian. And Dan's like, oh my God, you got a Canadian. I'm like, I don't want it. It's cool, but I just don't want it.
Dan would think you were one of him then, he'd think you were one of the Canadian boys then. So.
And I can't do that.
No, nobody needs
that. I model just CSP and Frisco too. Frisco's and maybe B&O too. I mean, I was talking to you the other night. I might have to grab one or two of your custom GP30s because it technically should belong in the archives of third rail.
It should, as the first custom run, it should belong in the archives of custom of third rail. And like if you buy two, I've since raised my number. I've added 5 more to my number that I told Joe wanted to get to.
I know.
I added 5 more, so like that would help me get there. And then if you look at if you figure up how many, we'll talk about that later, not on the stream. But
of course,
I'm but that would be good. So yeah, I've added 5 more to my total that I'm trying to get to. So if you guys haven't ordered my custom GP30, that'd be a great time. Head on over to thirdandtownsend.com, search out my engine, maybe order the pair. Be a trooper.
If I do get one for myself, it will be the BB&O because I'm waiting for artwork to come back, like official artwork from factory now, because they're going through alphabetically. And kind of confused him when I tossed him into the mix of the Matrix, and I'm like, nope, it's the same as the B&O, which is different paint
Yeah,
and a
it's the
different
exact
reporting
same.
mark. But I'm looking forward to getting that. And like I said earlier on the phone with you, and I talked to Landon a little bit too, and I felt so dumb. And I'll publicly admit it.
I wasn't gonna
I-
bring this up, Jake.
No,
You're
go
doing this
for
on
it.
your own, bro.
Yeah, because there's no reason not to. I mean, it's honest. But we've got an incredible, I mean, just badass diesel guy that knows his stuff. And the GP30 started under Scott. I came in when design was like 80% of the way done. So this guy, I was always getting emails about, sorry, the neighbor's got the gardener, but I was always getting emails from like between back and forth, him and design, like, oh, we got to fix that. We got to add this little, whatever, the gutter on the roof. And I'm like, he's got it. Cool. Like, I believe him. I know him. Scott trusts him to death. Like, we got it. So I only looked at the CADs for my favorite roads. I didn't look at the other CADs as close as I should have. One of which was the Southern and the other was Norfolk and Western. Because to my knowledge today, we're doing high hood GP30s, and I had no freaking idea we were.
Yeah, because this is the funny part about this
So-
is somebody asked me at Chattanooga when I was with you.
Yeah.
And then I asked you, and you said, no, we don't have time for that. It's like, he
I-
said,
I
nah,
didn't-
bro, no time.
I really didn't think we did. And there was a couple too where like people were commenting like, oh, I'm excited for this, excited for that. And I'm like, wait, they're on my website. Did I see the CAD? And then after I got on the phone with you, I went through all the CAD and I was like, oh yeah, because like I knew we were doing 24 different road specific variants,
Yeah.
but I just didn't know we were doing high hoods. Because if I knew that, I probably would have told people we were doing high hoods because I mean those things are sick. And we'll post the CAD later and I think Landon and I might be hopping on maybe Sunday or something.
Yeah. Let's let them know.
And-
We're gonna have to sell those quickly. I know we have a short window here to pull that off.
And-
But
I was talking to Landon about that. I mean, with the short window that we have, like it's no different than the other boys. Like for us, it's unusual to have like less than, 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
But if we've got something spicy that's about to be said in a couple days from North Carolina, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it'll be okay because the numbers have already been gathering for the guys that knew we were doing them, like the Two Rail boys and all of Scott's old crew that he had, like
Yeah.
his customers. But I think it'll be more than okay. Like they're happening either way.
I think they'll be, I think they'll be fine. But I know there's a lot of guys that follow both of those, the N&W and the Southern, and people have asked for both of those.
Yep.
So like, I just want to make sure we get the word out there that everybody can get them that wants them.
Yep.
And I'm gonna fight real hard not to order the Southern. I'm gonna fight real hard not to. So
Why? Because I sent you that CAD today, and it was kind
I
of
like the CAD, and like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should just order another B&O. Maybe that's what I should do.
I mean, that might be the best way to do it is just order the B&O and call it a day. But even that Southern, like I do not model across the Mississippi. That's like where I model like everything west.
Yeah.
But I saw that and after I got on the phone with you and after I talked to Landon too, I started really looking through and I'm like, damn, this thing is wild.
Yeah, because I texted him. I was like, because like the cab number that we talked about, I was like,
Yeah.
Landon, you want to get that as an exclusive. I was like, talk to Jay, hook that up. Let me know when it's done.
Yeah. He asked me and I was like, I don't know, maybe like a dozen because it's just a number. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, I think we could do way more. I'm like, oh, whatever you think. I don't care. I mean, if people want them, we'll make them. That's the whole idea behind it.
I'm just waiting on them to go so I'll start letting it rip because like I think it's a cool engine.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
that
it
I'm a
is,
big
yeah.
giant fan of that engine or anything. I just think it's a cool engine.
See, and
And,
I like stuff that has relevance like to today.
Yeah, and 100%
So-
has that. So, real quick, let me get this question: how
Yeah.
many GP30s do I need to hit the minimum? I've already hit my minimum. I'm trying to hit my own
Yeah, you're
personal
good.
number now. Yeah, like my GP30s are getting made. If you've got my GP30s on order, we have hit the numbers. They're going to get produced. It's going to happen. So.
Yep.
There you go. That's done. I'm just trying to get my own personal numbers now that I would like to hit for myself.
And it's funny because you keep raising like what you want as the goal because we hit one, hit the next. I mean, it's
Dude, that's
the
what it's all
community's
about.
wild.
It's like I know I'm not Eric, right? Like or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it's fine. So and you were kind enough to give me a feasible number to hit, and I was like, well, we gotta do better than the number you give me. Like we gotta do better than that. So
I mean, you're in dealer territory now. for
Dangerous place to be.
it is. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, everybody watching, I mean, everybody that follows you, I mean, it's one incredible community where it was your first custom run locomotive,
Yeah,
and we're in the double digits, and it's pretty nice.
it is nice.
I mean, it's
It's when you told me the number of the day, I was like, I didn't expect that number, So
yeah.
That's cool. Now we gotta get the skyboxes up there. We gotta get the skyboxes to hit numbers. That's the next
Yep.
one to push. And then I don't know where I'm at on the 2 bays yet from Landon, but I think Landon said they're pretty good numbers so far. So
He's been giving me 2 bay numbers over the past like week and a half. Well, 2 weeks since we announced them, and they've just blown my mind. So, needless to say, that's going to be the first of some more things coming out.
yeah, I know. I've been talking to him a little bit about that, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
I asked him, I was like, hey, you got more road names coming out for these 2 bays? What are we doing next? He's like, nah, we got something else coming out. I was like, all right, let me
Yeah.
know when that's ready. We'll put that out there in the interwebs.
But that's what's been fun about it. Because like even Ross said tonight, I mean, we had a chat about the 2 bays.
Yeah.
And he said it. We talked in New Jersey over some nice lukewarm, tepid hams. Just because I didn't want to go downstairs and pour a drink because I was having fun in the backyard with y'all.
Yeah. It's a
So-
good time.
Yeah, it was, but that's 100% it. It's like, go buy their diesels. If you like their diesels, pull a string of our hoppers, pull a string of our Trinities. I mean, that's the idea behind it.
Yeah, the I don't know if I told you about this comment the other day, but I had a comment about my third row E8s. The guy was bitching about the price and said I should go buy an Atlas E6. It's $100 cheaper. So I was like, same, right?
Same. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Fun fact, I have them sitting over there. I got yours back there. I got both of them. What's the problem here?
Yeah. And it's like I tell people, like, I don't understand. I try to teach everybody kind of like how we do our stuff. And like I tell you, I mean, our diesels are built as brass has been built for 70 years.
Yeah.
Like we don't have the vertical drives. Everything's horizontal, yes. And you see the drive shaft, but it's built, it's tried and true. I mean, you lube it, you oil it. It's probably going to pass on to your grandkids one day.
Yeah, so like the big thing that I've noticed is you have to lubricate the fucking thing.
Yes.
You have to. If you don't, it's gonna make noise and it will run like shit.
Yep.
I promise. So
And
like when I got that right there the other day from you, before I ever got turned on, well, I took the battery out. But I took the gas tank off of it, we lubed it all up. I put it on the track, programmed in, dude. That bitch runs like a Swiss watch, dude. It is stupid. It is stupid
That's
smooth.
the whole thing. I mean, we have 2 screws or 4 screws, depending on which kind of era of engine you get from us with fuel tank tooling. But it's the factory does not over lube. They hardly lube just for testing.
Yeah.
But the idea is, I mean, you take it because they don't want to ship with all the oils on there and everything because it will spill. And Scott learned that the hard way like 15 years ago when stuff was just covered in oil. But that's kind of the idea. You take off those 2 or 4 screws. That does not void your warranty at all. So I'm encouraging people to do that. You lube it up, put some labels on there, whatever your preferred grease or lube. I like Labels 105, I think it is.
I like
It works
Label,
great for everything. But just do that, and it's not going to be like anything you expect or anything you hear out of the box.
Hold on, we'll touch on this. Since Jason Kaiser bought all 8 of the Battleship gondolas on the Stout auction today, congratulations on that.
Oh,
sir.
wow.
He needs some coal loads for that. So, Jason, reach out to Mr. J here.
You hit me up. I'll cut you a deal. Don't book them. Don't buy them on the website. Just text me.
Hey, Jason, if you don't have his number, I got your number. I'll send it to you. How about that? See this guy. See, yeah, I can't say nothing around these fucking degenerates. Everything I say gets turned into something crazy.
That's why I just say it. I mean, I don't care at this point.
Me
Like-
neither. I got a car says I like it in the can. What do you want from me?
And I told you we're gonna do something like that. Maybe if we do some corn syrup tank cars, we'll have Jeremiah print them up.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Like that's a lot, dude. That is a
Dude,
lot.
I was not expecting that at Andy's house.
No.
Everything was so like cool at first. It's like, oh yeah, black diamond, like the third rail. That's cool. I'm like, oh my god, what is that?
Yeah. It's a whole thing. Thanks, Stu. Stu, if you're still watching, you're an asshole. A real asshole. Oh, that's good though. So no, hopefully we get that worked out. You guys can come join the stream on Sunday. We'll announce we'll announce that deal with you and Landon. That'd be really cool.
We'll figure it out probably when I get into North Carolina Saturday, because tomorrow's Amanda's birthday, so I had to move my flights around a little bit. So we're flying out Saturday now, or I am at
Oh,
least. So
Good.
I'll that'd be pretty sick if we can go live at the museum. So I'll see what the times are and everything. See if maybe we could do something there. And I mean, I would love to go live in a cab or something. Not gonna lie.
Maybe go live in the cab of. We can't go live in the cab of that.
Possibly if the cab is on it. I don't know. We'll see. Landon says he knows people there, so we'll see.
Question for you, sir. When does the FL9 close?
They're going to close when the GP30s close. So probably at the end of next month, maybe a week or two into October. Because I can give the factory a rough number from what I'm thinking for them to start shooting parts. Because the F7s and Mollies, I'm going to China in 3 weeks. 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Like 2.5 weeks I'm going to China on the 11th. So I'm going to see Mollies and F7s when I get there. And that means that they're almost done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Stu. I like when you watch the stream, bud.
Stu, you need to text me or call me. We need to chat tomorrow before we announce some other poppers. I'd like to talk to you first before we do those.
Oh, and I have the I figured out what color Stu used on his black Trinity. So
Well, and that's why I got to talk to Stu, because he did some really nice black and brown Trinities. And, well, I'm kind of curious if he wants to do some more black and brown Trinities.
solid.
Not putting you on blast, Stu, but
Stu, tighten up, Stu. Will the artwork for the GP30s be updated to show the road specific details?
yes, it will. And I'll be posting it as it comes in. As y'all saw, I posted the first 4 or 5, I think, yesterday on Facebook. I'll get them into one entire little flyer kind of thing, like how I did for the E8s. I'll probably make the pictures bigger because they're too small for the E8, but I'll get that posted in the next week or so. Reel of it too, just kind of like a slideshow.
And while we're talking about artwork of GP30s from yesterday or whatever day it was, the B&O on the nose of it, I could tell there was no sunburst on there. So
yeah,
yours is supposed to have sunburst.
Oh, we're doing 2.
You're doing sunburst and no sunburst?
We're doing sunburst and no sunburst.
Oh, hell.
So
How did I miss
sunburst is a specific like option.
I mean, let me check my portal. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
I only thought I saw one option on your deal.
I'm pretty sure there's a sunburst on there because somebody asked me about it and I checked and I'm pretty sure it was there.
There is a sunburst on there. I didn't see the regular one on there.
Oh yeah. So it's
That's
either
okay.
B&O or B&O like cap dome sunburst.
My custom runs are no sunburst. So
Correct. They're later technically.
yes, they are. Yeah, sunburst was the early GP30s. Let's see. Oh, I can't tell from looking at the portal. You have to check, but
yeah,
it's fine. We'll figure it out. We got a little bit of time. So.
We got time. Yeah, we're beautiful right now. We got time.
Are you planning on having any GP30s at York that are actually painted or even production samples, or is that too soon for them?
That's going to be, well, I can always ask because I posted all the test shots the other day of the tool. So I don't know. I'm trying to get the factory comfortable with like new ways of doing things like that, having like actual samples, like as soon as test shots are done, like build a sample kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if I can do it, there'll be one. I don't know. I'll talk to them because if we can get something assembled, like at least for painting, then it would have to pair with one of the F7s we're doing. So I for sure could do SP because we're doing SP Bloody Nose. I'll see what we can do there because I would like to have a sample other than just a 3D shot of it.
Doc wants to know if Amanda's coming to York.
I don't know yet. It's going to depend on her. Sorry, kicking the ball for the dog. But it's going to depend on her kind of school and travel schedule. She just started her PhD. She just taught her first class today, so she's pretty busy. And apparently it went well. She's like, I gave Miss Frizzle vibes. And I'm like, oh, sweet Jesus, okay.
The magic school bus.
Dude, that's all I thought of. But she's like, kids came up after and we're saying how much, like, how excited they are and how much fun this class is going to be. And I'm like, okay, it's Animal Science 101, so the basics of animal science. She's teaching the lab, and I don't know. I'd love her to come to York because I know you're bringing Rebecca.
Yep.
I know Dylan's bringing his wife. A lot of the wives and girlfriends are coming. I'd love for her to be there to be a part of it, but I just don't know if her schedule can make it work.
Happens. No big deal.
Yeah.
Either way.
And there's always many, many more Yorks to go.
Yeah. In the words of Amanda, same.
Same.
Dude, I'm telling you, I should about piss myself when she said that.
Dude, now she's saying it all the time, and I'm like, I don't even know where you got that.
Is there enough interest on SD40-2s to do another run in the future?
It's gathering. I'm still sitting on a few, maybe, I don't know, not too many. I'm sitting on like 15 or 16 from the last run that Scott did. I'd like to get through those first, but there is interest from the two-rail community specifically. There's some more road-specific things that they want to see for roads that we didn't do.
Okay.
So they will happen eventually again with some tooling changes, but right now they're not anywhere on the drawing board.
Yeah, and for anybody that's curious about them, there's one right there. Right, however you do that, right there. That will be I picked that up from Third and Townsend. That will be a raffle at some point. So I'm gonna make a video and stuff first, but it will be a raffle. It is fantastic. Jay, did the PFE reefers not get orders?
So I'm gonna put them back up. They technically were a fantasy because PFE, they had Woodside 53 footers or 51 footers, something like that. They didn't have the steel ones like we're doing, but with the way the market in the O-scale modeling world has been shifting, I think it might be okay to toss those up because I would probably even order a handful myself because they're still going to look good.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of price would you be looking at on those?
Oh, we're still, what is it, 129 for the reefers?
Okay.
The REAs, yeah.
Oh, the REAs, yeah, they're 129.
Yep.
Yeah,
because those are going to close up, I'd say, in the next, 3 to 4 months, because people, I think, are finally realizing we're doing them again. And they've been kind of steady over the past, 3 weeks since catalog. So they're up there.
That's solid. Allegheny at York. How about that? Is that going to thing? Probably not a thing.
It might be a thing. I don't know. I got to see what's going on in the factory. Because I've seen the parts. Parts are all shot. I know they're assembling. I just don't know where they're at on it. So I'll see when I get over there.
I'm looking at your website, and I only see one B&O on here.
Is it just B&O, or is it B&O Cap?
It's B&O Cap Dome and Sunburst. Oh, Cap Dome and Sunburst.
Yeah. And there's not another B&O?
No, yeah, because the Sunburst does have a Cap Dome in the middle of the Sunburst.
Yes.
So I assume that was just the Sunburst.
Yes.
You're about to get your ass in trouble, sir.
No, I hear the dog barking. I think our guests are
arriving. Where are my damn ribs? Get my food in here.
Well, I'm gonna hop off now because I think we have people showing up at the house.
All right, Jay. I appreciate you coming on. Sunday, maybe.
If I'm with Atlanta, I'll be in North Carolina, so yeah, we'll figure out how to get on Sunday.
Let's make that happen on Sunday. We'll do an announcement. It'll be a good time.
Awesome. Have a good night, boys.
Yep. See you, bud. All right, there. We got 2 guests tonight. I don't know what else you guys want from me. You may call up somebody else. I don't know who else we can get, but if anybody else would like to just join the stream for the hell of it, let me know. I can surely send you an invite. Oh man, 2 streams in 1 week, man. We were really getting after it. But when is the third rail factory sample auction coming? Probably not going to be a thing. Probably not going to be a thing. What is this? Sorry, Cian, I didn't see that in time. Come back Sunday. Jay will likely be back Sunday. You can ask them. Man, it's not even 9 o'clock, and I feel like we've had a lot going on this stream. We've had a good stream, for a Thursday. We'll probably shut this stream down at about I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see something, boys. Let me see something. Try. Why is son of a bitch? Trying to figure out how to go live on TikTok as well when I do this. It's not working. I have to figure that out. But let me look at something real quick here. What's my choice of beer? Come on, man. What kind of question is this? The Busch Latte. The Busch Latte, sir. With a little slush in it. You can't go wrong with that. You know? You just really can't. Is Mad Mike going live tonight? Yeah, Mad Mike's going to go live tonight at 9 p.m. So we'll probably shut this down just right in time for Mike to go live. You know, I don't want to hog everybody's nights, you know, running streams and stuff like that. So I'll probably shut her down about around 9 tonight. That'd be a 2-hour stream tonight, midweek. No big deal. We'll make room for Mad Mike at 9 o'clock. So we will be alive. We will be alive. I hope like hell I'll be alive. I will be alive on son of a bitch. I'll be live on Sunday. How about that? Let's get a code up here, huh? Let's get a code. Go to Berkshire Station. Save $15 on orders over 100. Use code Joker. Jason, I will text you Jay's number. Hold on. I did get your number from your pops the other day. Wow, it's a lot of people. Nice copy. I'll get you Jay's number. Hold tight. Jason Kaiser, I just sent you Jay's number. Just text him about those co-loads, bud. If someone bought me a case of Busch beer, like Busch Heavies, like regular Busch, not drink them. Hell, to be honest with you, they taste about like Busch Light, to be honest with you. There ain't much difference. Can invite Les Claypool? No, absolutely not. I don't know about that, man. I'm having fun with it. We're getting somewhere. I don't know if good is the right term, but I'm having fun with it, you know. And Matt O Gauge Trains, how are you doing, sir? How are you doing? Regular Busch? Yeah, I would drink regular Busch. It's fine. But if you're gonna give me a case of beer, just buy Busch Light. Why mess around Busch Heavies? Not a problem, Jason. Not a problem. Oh man, what is this? What is this? What is all this Primus nonsense in my chat tonight? We only have 66 likes tonight. It's not good. It's not good. How about Yingling? I don't really care for Yingling, to be honest with you. I just like cheap beer, bud. It's like cheap Busch Light. That's what I like. So, you know, since we have a little bit of time here, tonight actually starts college football season, but Saturday starts real college football games, like teams you've actually heard of. So, are any of you guys planning on watching some college football this weekend? And on top of that, I'm thinking about doing a college pick'em for like the top 25 every week. If you would like to do that, let me know. You'd have to be in my Discord. Like $10 a week or something like that. If you guys are interested, let me know. Is the black NS 2-bay Trinity Hopper going to happen? I didn't see them on his site. I'm not sure that the black actually. I don't actually know that the black NS is going to happen. Maybe. There's a maybe. I don't know. But if you like a black 2-bay, by all means. Whoa, that's not what I wanted whatsoever. If you like a black 2-bay, Follow the link, boys. Get your custom run Joker's Trains 2-bay Trinity Hopper ordered. Jake, are you still salty about missing out on a W2 or on an M2? That seems preposterous, sir. That seems preposterous. Bob Seger's nothing wrong with Bob Seger. He's good. I'll take Zeppelin over Bob Seger, though. I do have a Busch Latte custom tall boy. It is 412 ounces that John custom made with tape stacked on top of each other. Hotty toddy Rebs are going to win this year. Highly doubtful, but hold out hope, sir. I don't even think the Rebs are going to win the SEC. I don't think that's a thing. When was the last time Ole Miss won a title? That's the better question. What is it? What is this? Sailing the seas of cheese? I don't know what that means. You got me there. Sleeves, your cheap ass did not buy an M2 and then buy an engine from the auction today. Zeppelin is good music. Good. You spelt great wrong, sir. Zeppelin is great. I tell you, when I get off this stream, I might have to listen to some Zeppelin. I have to chill with some Zeppelin. Nobody wants to do a football pick'em? Terrible. I'll have to post on the Discord. See who wants to join. When was the last time they lost in the semifinals? Last year? I don't know what is the semifinals they lost in? Pretty sure that's what it was. I don't think that equates to winning a national title this year, bud. That one guy's no longer your coach anymore, you know, so. So, real question. And who has the best quarterback this year? I'm assuming you're going with Trinidad Chambers, or what is that his name? I don't think he's the best quarterback. It's my opinion. I don't think he's the best quarterback. He's good. The real question is here. Oh, the BNSF dude is a Dogs fan. BNSF dude, how long have you been a Bulldog fan? That's what I really want to know. Because if it's anything less than 20 years, we're just going to call you a wagon. Anything like, yeah, you'd be a wagon rider. Here's a link to the Discord. Jake's a Roll Tide fan. I have a hard time believing that too. Oh my God. Would you ever do a college football live watch party on Discord? Sure. Why not? We could probably do that at some point. Probably not for week 0 because there's not any good games whatsoever. Jake, you can't hit me with a Roll Tide and a Go Hokies. All right. One thing we know about college football in the South is you don't ever root for two teams. That's not a thing. Well, sorry, unless you're in the SEC. If your team's in the SEC, you root for the whole conference. That's what they do. But ridiculous, by the way. Yeah, you can put Jake in timeout. Sam. Oh my gosh. Sleeves is a Nebraska fan. Mac is a Hokie. No shit. No shit. Well, you guys don't have Lane anymore, so now all your excuses to win the national title are all gone. Oh shit. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just over here trying to remember the glory days of Florida State, and I don't. It's a long time ago. So, James, we're talking about college football. Somebody put James in timeout, man. We're talking about college football. You come here with some Bengals. They're terrible, anyways. I tell you. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for college football to start, man. I'm really looking forward to it. I know there's some games on right now. I looked at the slate of games today because somebody told me it started today, and I looked at the teams. I'm like, there ain't no fucking teams, man. But no, it's going to be a good weekend, man. We got real football back, and it's going to be good. We can do an LSU Ole Miss watch party on Discord for sure. I'm interested in that game. I like Lane Kiffin personally. I think he's hilarious. I think he's a good coach, but I think he's hilarious. Is that game in LSU or is that game in Ole Miss? I know this is a train stream, but it's football season. It's starting to. Boy, if you're not a football fan, sorry, boys. We're going to talk a little bit about football this fall. Well, Sam, I know you're an actual Dogs fan. I feel like a lot of Dogs fans aren't real ones. Kind of like a lot of Roll Tide fans ain't been rolling Tide. His cocaine Lua pins. Oh man, dude, that is fantastic. This is the best comment of the night, John. Best comment of the night. Oh wow. Texas is going to beat Ohio State in week 2. I think it's going to be a good game. Well, fun fact, there's only one Ohio State, so you don't have to call them the Ohio State. But since you guys think there's 2, simpletons, I tell you. LSU's coming to Oxford. Okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good game. I'm excited to watch that one. No, dude, the best game is not Ohio State, Michigan. Absolutely not. Hell, took Ohio State. What? They just beat them, Michigan last year for the first time in how many years? Come on, man. Come on, get out of here with that. If Ohio State actually played any teams outside of conference, they probably wouldn't have such good records. They're playing Texas this year, but normally who they play? Like East Ohio, South Ohio, North Ohio. Oh, man. Big Ten has won the title the last 3 years. That is a factual statement. Big Ten has won it in the last 3 years. How many years before that did they win? That's the real question. I'm not an SEC fan whatsoever. Matter of fact, last time Florida State won a title, they knocked off the mighty SEC. So you've been a Dogs fan since 03. What made you start liking the Bulldogs in 03? That's what I really want to know, because they were fucking ass in 03. Lionel Richie says he hates Ohio State solely for the Ohio State bullshit. It's annoying. It is annoying. I tell you what else is annoying. When you hear like Kirk Herbstreit, on game day talk about it says, the Florida States, the Miamis, the Texases of the world. I'm like, there's only one Florida State. There's only one Miami. There's only one everybody. Like that's fucking stupid when they say that. Cocaine Lou would have been a fan of the U back in the 80s and 90s, but now that they're on fentanyl, they're selling fentanyl down there. You probably don't like him anymore. Oh, shit, this is fun. Ohio State missing the playoffs is a sleeper bet. Get on it while you can. One of the funniest things I think there is about Ohio State is they want to fire their coach, and if they lose one game a year, they want to fire their coach. I think it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Newt's coming through with the USC's winning the Big Ten this year. I don't think that's a thing. I think it's more likely Lincoln Riley gets fired this year. Last time Nebraska won a title, we took down Peyton Manning. Sleeves, you weren't even alive yet. You can't say we. You weren't even born then. That was 90, 97. What's the 97 title? I think so. Pretty sure it was the 97 title. Let's see. Pretty sure it's 97. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 97 because 98 Florida State played Tennessee in the title. That's when Chris Winkie broke his fucking neck and Florida State lost to T. Martin and Peerless Price, 98 title. So yeah, that'd have been 97 title. Pretty sure. Yeah, that was the 97 title. Played in January 2nd, 98, 42-17. Cornhuskers. I forgot all about that game, to be honest with you. Played in Miami. No shit. Michigan and Nebraska tied for the title. That's right. That is, yeah, I do remember that actually. Big season for Nebraska. We'll be making a bowl. Hottie Toddy, you can't talk shit about nobody. Oh shit. I like when teams have one good season and they act like they're like King Kong. It's hilarious. USC was only relevant. That's a silly. That's Sedano, stop talking about football. You clearly don't know. The history at USC is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And had they not been cheating and fired and Pete Carroll left so he didn't get like suspended or whatever was going to happen to him, that would have still been good. But USC's got a rich history. I just don't like West Coast football, really. Like when I watch West Coast football, I find it boring. Another thing that drives me nuts about USC is they have no names on their back of their jerseys. Like that's an extra. I find them. Is it them, Notre Dame, and Penn State? Is that who does it? I find it extremely annoying when I watch them on TV. Absolutely insanity. Lane did get fired from USC on the tarmac. That's factual. I said, bitch, you can't come with us. You got to stay here. Oh, man. Dude, college football is great. I love college football. I think it's fantastic. Don't worry. By week 4, I may not be even paying attention to college football, depending on how terrible Florida State is this year. But I would like for them to at least be good for a couple weeks so I can enjoy what football is supposed to look like in Tallahassee. I don't like this bullshit that we have been doing for the past few seasons. Well, really since Jimbo left. But who's counting? You know, who's counting? No, it's good. I had a good stream tonight, guys. I really appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out on a night that's not my typical night to stream. I know a lot of you guys get into patterns where you like to watch certain people on certain nights, whatever. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out. What do you guys think of this Jaden Daniels nonsense about him and the number 5 at LSU since he won the Cheez-It Bowl? That guy. Oh, you'll still, yeah, dude. Don't worry, bro. Saturday, it's coming. Bright and early Saturday morning, I'll be rolling out the FSU. It's fucking game day reel on Instagram. Yeah, man. I give you guys a break for the other sports, all right? I give you a break. But no, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, that goes both ways, right? And the way that I look at it, and I know that it's different for you since you're a Ole Miss fan, right? But the way that I look at it, you have to leave as soon as you know you're going to leave, because the way that the portal's set up, like the portal shouldn't even be open until after the national title game. That way, it would give Lane all the opportunity to run the playoffs with Kiffin coaching, and everything would have been good. But since we can't get any fucking rules on this portal, like he has to leave so he can go start recruiting for LSU, get his coaches in place at LSU. Like I get why you're pissed off, but I also get why he left. Like I would think that if the portal had rules that didn't open until after the title, he wouldn't have left. But I don't know Lane, so I can't call him and ask him. But in my opinion, that's why. You got a big TV in the train store hanging above the lap. You own a train store, bro? What? Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Camera looks good. Yeah, thanks. I like it. I said it the other day. I can't change it too much because I need to get a longer USB extension cord to plug into that camera. But so it might be where it stays. I could see him being pissed off about his number not being retired if you want like a title and a Heisman, but you want a Heisman in the Cheez-It Bowl. Calm down. Go sit down. Well, fun fact, Jake, I have a prototypical water tower by the engine shed. Oh, man. Yeah, the portal needs a lot of help, dude. A lot of help. Old Dominion is beating Furman 34-20. It's a barn burner of a game. Let me see if I can find some college football on YouTube I can just stream while I'm out here. Maine versus Towson. We're probably not watching that one. Let's try. That's under weather delay anyways. I don't see any good ones on here. Yeah, we'll have to wait. I might have to pay for some streaming services for football. That's not ideal. Yeah, that needs to be resolved as well. I think. Well, most of your big conferences are banning it now. So. It's vodka makes the trains go. You mean that's potato water, sir? Potato water. Oh man, yeah, we'll be shutting down here in about the next 15 minutes, somewhere in there. That way, if you guys want to go hang out with Mad Mike, you can. I don't want to step on Mike's feet, we could stream until 10, but we'll take it easy on the boys this week, Yeah, I don't. I'll have to find some streams. I guess I'll have to pay for ESPN. Son of a bitch. It's my least favorite thing to do is pay for ESPN. But such is life. Do you get ABC when you buy ESPN? I don't want to buy all of the things to watch all the games, but I'm probably going to have to. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Last year you could stream a bunch of them on the YouTube machine. That was fun. The portal's always been a thing. The transfer portal has always been a thing, really. I mean, transfers have been happening forever, but you used to have to sit out. If you transferred, you used to have to sit out in red shirt a year. But now that shit don't matter no more. Hell, they don't even have red shirts no more. They got rid of that. So, I'm okay with the portal. There just needs to be rules. Like you shouldn't be able to jump every single year. And they need to cap off the NIL. Like it's stupid, bro. The NIL is dumb. They need to cap it. They got to cap it. And I understand, like, not all the money comes from NIL. Some of it comes from, like, United Airlines or Delta or pick a company, right? So they need to have some rules, in my opinion. But what does my opinion matter? I don't control college football, but just my ideas. Oh my God, this guy changes his name to The Sedano. I knew you were gay. I just knew it. Layout update was great. A lot of progress for a guy who sits around drinking lattes. I mean, I get after it occasionally, I was working on it pretty hard there for a while, and it just fell off and started drinking lattes again. So once this latte breaks over, I'm gonna be hell on wheels. Bootleg streams of the first half of the season. Yeah, like last year on YouTube, I did pretty good, man. I could stream like most games last year, so we'll see how it goes. If I have to buy one, I have to buy one. John, join. Let me see. Did anybody join Discord? If you guys want to do college pick'em, join the Discord. Come hang out. Well, I'll set up a college pick'em. I was gonna do like a private league college pick'em on DraftKings, but apparently there's like 20 states that don't allow college pick'em on DraftKings. Florida's one of them. Georgia, California. There's a bunch of states that don't allow it. So if you guys want to do a college pick'em, we can do it the old school way and keep track of it on spreadsheet. Post a spreadsheet in Discord. That way everybody can see everybody's picks. $10 a week. If you guys want to do that, we can run that. Just let me know what you guys want to do. I'm down for whatever. Super late. Going to watch the replay and see how much money I'm going to spend on. Well, we didn't talk about any new Atlas product coming out, so we just talked about stuff that's already in the works and things like that. So stuff that's coming in. Now there is going to be a lot of stuff coming in, so get ready for that. The center beams will be here. The Trinity hoppers will be here. Woodside reefers will be coming soon. B&O wagon top box cars will be coming soon. A lot of engines will be coming in this year. So if you have stuff on order, just be prepared to pay the bill. Yeah, that's it. Well, boys, we've been there about we're approaching 2 hours, an hour and 51 minutes. I figure, we're down to 57 people here. We're going to shut this thing down. I will be live on one day, Sunday. I'll be live Sunday, whatever the date is on Sunday. The 30th. I will be live on the 30th, Sunday the 30th. We can talk trains. Hopefully we'll have Jay on as well as Landon. We'll have an announcement for an engine and maybe a new freight car announcement. You never know. But in the meantime, check out BerkshireStation.com. Save $15 on orders over 100 on anything on the website. If you want to order my custom run, by all means, order all 14 of them. Help me out, But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for hanging out tonight, and we'll see you guys on Sunday. Enjoy your very first Saturday of college football this year. And, in the stream, we will talk some football probably, so be prepared for that. Until then, y'all know the deal. I'm a